Hello students, welcome to the Learning Management System organized by Department of Collegiate and Technical Education, Government of Karnataka. This is the session number 46 of the unit number 6. The unit is estimation of roadworks. So today in this session, I am explaining you how to prepare an estimate for a bituminous road. So the following contents will be explained in detail. So the session starts about how to prepare a detailed estimate of a bituminous road of the following items, namely a two layer of brick flat soling. Okay, this is the bottommost layer, so I'm going to take this as the first. That is two layer of brick flat soling over burnt bricks, and brick on end edging with over burnt bricks on the two sides. 100 mm thick consolidated over burnt brick metal with 75 mm thick consolidated stone, and a top layer 25 mm thick premixed chipping carpet with bitumen. And finally there will be a multiple choice questions that should be answered. So this is the problem. So the problem says that there is a cross section of a road of 7.2 meter wide between the edgings as shown in the figure, and we have to prepare a detailed estimate for construction of 2.5 kilometer. Okay, so 2.5 kilometer means 2500 meters long road, and this is the quantities that has to be estimated. That is two layer of brick flat soling with overburnt bricks, 100 mm thick consolidated overburnt brick metal with 75 mm thick consolidated stone, 25 mm thick premixed chipping carpet with bitumen, brick on end edging with overburnt bricks. So this is the typical cross section of the road. So this road will be constructed in this manner. So this is the ground level. First, I am going to dig the earth through an excavator to a depth of the bottommost layer. Okay, so this total earth will be completely digged. Then I am going to put the bottommost layer of the road, that is two layers of brick flat soling, that is this layer. There will be a two layer of brick flat soling. This is brick flat soling, and then I am going to provide the edgings. So these are the edgings. This is one number and this is one number. There are two number of edgings that will be constructed in the sides. Then the bottommost layer of the bottom layer course, that is 100 mm compacted thick overburnt brick metal. This layer will be provided. A little camber will be achieved for the draining of the water, and again above this there will be little stronger course, that is 75 mm compacted thick of consolidated stone metal. This is brick metal and this is stone metal. And finally, as a wearing coat, there will be a 25 mm thick bitumen carpet, that is exactly matched with the, this is the ground level and this is the ground level. So this is the process that will be followed for the construction of this road. So these items has to be explained in detail. So this is the bitumen road and this is called as the bitumen carpet, the final layer. So the first item is box cutting in road crushed and consolidated and dressing the subgrade depth above 150 mm and up to 300 mm. That is, the first item is, this is ground is there. I am going to cut the earth through a excavator. Okay, so the depth usually cut will be 150 mm, that is 150 mm and up to 300 mm, that is 150 to 300 mm. Okay, so we know that for any earthwork that is made for the depth between 150 to 200 mm, the depth will not be considered, it will be measured in square meter. So it is measured in square meter. One number, the length of the road is 2500 meters multiplied by the total width, that is from here to here, this is 7.2 meter from internal edge to edgings, and the edgings width is 100 mm on both the sides. So 7.2 plus 0.1 into 2 will give me 7.4 meters. So 7.4 meters is the total width of the earthwork done. So the quantity will be 1 into 2500 into 7.4 will give me 18,500 square meters the area of excavation. After earthwork, then I have to put the bottom 2 layers of soling, and then edging will be done. So here edging is explained. So as the edging goes along the length, so these are the edgings, 2 edgings, it will go along the length up to the length of the road. So, and also width is only 100 mm, so it will be measured in running meter. So 1 into, there are 2 number of edgings, into 2500 will give me 5000 running meter is the total edging done for that road. So overburnt bricks will be used, which it makes the materials inside in a confined state. So the third item is the base course. Base course consists of 2 layers, bottom layer and the top layer. Okay, so before the bottom layer, this will be put, that is supplying and laying of double brick flat soling with overburnt bricks. So this is the item, 2 layers of brick flat soling from here to here. So this will be done to the total width of the road. So supplying and laying double brick flat soling with overburnt bricks, the total length of the road is 1 into 2500 into the total width of the pavement including the edgings will give me 18,500 square meter is the total quantity of this brick flat solings. So the next item, above this double brick, there is a bottom layer of the brick metals, that is supplying overburnt brick metal 50 to 65 mm. This 50 to 65 mm is the each metal size stacked at roadside at regular intervals. So here this item consists of 2 items, that is one is supply, one is it will be supplied, then it will be laid. Okay, then it will be laid. Supply is supply portion, it will be separate, and this laying will be done by the laborers. So labor part will be a different item and supply part will be a different item. So supplying of burnt brick, it's only a supplying item, supplying of over burnt brick metal 50 to 65 mm size stacked at regular intervals. See, if this is the road, here you will be seeing that the materials will be stacked in this form. Okay, so these are the brick metals that will be supplied to the site. So the supply will be measured in cubic meters. So 1 into 2500 meter into 7.2 is the width of pavement into 0.15 is the compacted thickness. Then it's a loose thickness actually. So here I am going to, for supply portion, I am going to consider the loose thickness, that is into 0.15 will give me 2700 cubic meters of the total material that will be supplied to the road construction. And after supply portion, then comes the road portion, labor portion. So the labor portion is the same quantity, that is 2500 into 7.2 into 0.15. Only the rates will be differ. Supplier is going to give the supplier rates, and the labors will be, rates will be incorporated for the labors, compacting machines, okay, etc. So after this bottom layer, then the above this layer there is this layer called as, this layer is 75 mm thick compacted stone metal, okay, 75 mm thick stone metal. So the stone metal is harder compared to this brick metal, so it is used at the top. So supplying 40 to 25 mm size, so each aggregate size is will be around 40 to 25 mm size stone metals, and stacked at roadside. They are also stacked at the roadside at regular intervals, okay. The compacted thickness is 75 mm, so I have to find out the loose thickness. So loose thickness, the compacted thickness will be half the loose thickness, so 75 mm plus half the compacted thickness will give me 112 mm is the total loose thickness of that material. So 1 into 2500 meter into 7.2 into 0.112 meter is the thickness, will give me 2016 cubic meters of quantity of the loose stone metals that is required to the site. Next, there is again the labor portion for spreading and consolidating the same metal, same quantity, 1 into 2.5 kilometer into 7.2 into 0.112 is equal to 2000 cubic meters of the same quantity of item has to be spread, and it has to be consolidated. It is a separate, there is separate for this item. So next, after ultimately above all these layers, then comes this layer, that is the bitumen layer, that is 25 mm thick premix carpet, okay, 25 mm thick bitumen carpet, bitumen premix carpet. This bitumen carpet material is produced, it is a combination of aggregates and bitumen. Bitumen is nothing but a petroleum product obtained from the fractional distillation of petroleum products, which has got binding capacity to the aggregates and also resists water and yields considerable strength, resisting deformation of the vehicles. So the topmost layer is called as wearing coat. So again, for this wearing coat also there are two items. One is supply portion and labor portion. In supply, there are two materials that has to be supplied. One is bitumen and another one is aggregates. So supplying bitumen of grade 80 to 100, 80 by 100 is the grade of the bitumen. This is called penetration. Means when there is one small experiment, that is for a heated bitumen, I am going to drop a ball. How much it's going to travel and how much is the bitumen resistance. If it is going to penetrate 8 to 10 mm, means then that grade is called as 80 by 100. There are different grades, 60, 70, 30, 40. 30, 40 grade is the hardest grade of bitumen, and these bitumen will be delivered and stacked at site, and this is the application, that is around 280 kg will be applied for 100 square meter of the road surface, okay. If this is the road surface area, okay, so this bitumen will be applied mixed with aggregates. So it is, that is 280 kg per 100 square meter, that is 2.80 kg per square meter. For 1 square meter I have to apply around 2.8 kg. So this supply of this bitumen item, which will be measured in kgs. So the total length of the road is 2500 meters. multiplied by 7.2 meter is the width, and it is applied at a rate of 280 kg per 100 square meter into 280 by 100 will give me 50,400 kgs of bitumen that is required to apply for it. So this 50,400 kg divided by 1000 will give me 50.4 tons of the bitumen that is required. So after this bitumen, then stone chips. Stone chips is nothing but stone aggregates or coarse aggregates of order of size 6.3 mm to 12 mm in size, which will be delivered at site, and it is to be applied to the road mixing with bitumen at a rate of 3.38 meter cube per 100 square meters. Okay, so that is the total square meter of the area is road is 2500 into 7.2 multiplied by the factor of usage, that is 3.38 divided by 100 will give me 608.4. So 608.4 cubic meter of this 12 mm to 6.3 mm coarse aggregate is required to prepare the carpet for the road. So after all both these materials, that is bitumen 80 by 100 bitumen and 12 to 6.3 mm aggregates are mixed at these rates in a mixer machine or in a plant, and it will be applied onto the top surface. It will be clayed and compacted. So this is the labor portion. It will be measured in square meters. That is pre-mixing and laying, which comes the labor part. So it will be 18,000 square meters. So these are the different items in this road and those quantities that is estimated. So this is the top surface of the road, that is premix carpet, and the subsequent layers are the stone metals, brick metals and flat solings. So these are the different items in the estimate, and now we will solve some multiple choice questions. The metalling of the road usually consists of how many layers of coats? So this estimate which you have solved now is also a metal road, whether it is A 5 layers, B 2 layers, C 3 layers and D 6 layers. The right answer is option C, 3 layers, bottom layer, top layer and a wearing coat. Calculate the quantity of material required for a 3-meter wide macadam road for 1 kilometer length for one layer of 8 centimeter compacted thickness. So what is the quantity of that material? Either A 240 cubic meter, B 120 cubic meter, C 180 cubic meter or D none of the above. Okay, the right answer C. So this is a road and the thickness of the, so the length of the road is 1000 meters, the width of the road is 3 meters and the depth is 0.08. Okay, so I am going to get 240 cubic meter is the right answer. 8 into 3, 24 multiplied by 1000, 240 cubic meters of material is required. The full width of the land required before finalizing a highway alignment is known as width of formation, B carriageway, C right of way and D roadway. That is, whenever we are going to road, we have to acquire the land for the road. The road consists of, this is the road and there will be a footpath and underground there will be a drain. Okay, there will be a service road. Okay, again in the same manner here also it will be in the same manner. So this is the total width of the road. What is this called? The right answer is C, right of way is the total land width for that will be acquired. Which of the following represents the hardest grade of bitumen? 3040, B 8000, C 6070 or D 100 by 120? The right answer is A 30 40. Say for example, I am going to take a bitumen in this cup, okay, and I am going to drop a ball, so it is going to fall here, okay. If this is hard, okay, the resistance of the steel ball will be lesser, okay. If this is loose, then the ball will penetrate more. So the least the penetration, the hard will be the bitumen. So 30 40 is the right answer. In this estimate we have used 80 100, that is the regular grade that will be used for road. The binder normally used in this estimate is A cement, B bitumen, C lime, and D none of the above. The right answer is B bitumen. For concrete roads, cement will be used as a binding material. Bottommost layer of pavement is known as A wearing course, B subbase course, C base course, and D subgrade. So the right answer is D subgrade is the bottommost layer for the road. The bitumen of grade 80 by 100 means its penetration value is 8 mm, its penetration value is 10 mm, its penetration value is 8 to 10 mm, its penetration value is 8 to 10 centimeter. So the right answer is option C. If the penetration is 8 to 10 mm, then it is called as 80 by 100 bitumen. The width of formation of road means the width of A carriageway, B embankment at ground level, C pavement and shoulders, or D embankment at the top level. So the right answer is embankment at the top level. D embankment at the top level is the right answer. What is the formula for finding the volume of earthwork in banking for trapezoidal section? A BD plus SD square into L, B BD minus SD square into L, C BD plus SD square into 2L, or D L into B into D. So trapezoidal section means this is the trapezoidal section, okay. So this trapezoidal section, okay, if this is the 3D view of this, okay. So here you can see this is the total length from here to here. So the surface area multiplied by length will give the volume. So it consists of this. If I am going to close here, I am going to get, this is the rectangle, the breadth is B and depth is D, okay. So the surface area means this is a rectangle B into D plus two triangles are there. The slope is S is to 1. So this width becomes S into depth. So two triangles are there, half into two triangles. Base is SD and depth is D. 2 get cancels. So BD plus SD square is to L is the right answer. That is A is the right answer. In this estimate, the coarse aggregates used for premixing with bitumen for the wearing coat is option A 5 to 10 mm, option B 6.3 to 12 mm, option C 25 mm, option D none of the above. So the right answer is option B 6.3 to 12 mm. So I thank the chairman, the moderator, the subject experts, and the content developers for helping me in preparing this PPT and video. Thank you one and all.